This is the weekly update for AnonNewsToday. The current price of one Bitcoin on BTC is around $425 and it's trending up. Mark Capellis, the CEO of the ex-Bitcoin exchange Mt. Gox, is nowhere to be found as the date for his appearance in court approaches. This was confirmed by his attorney, who also apparently has no idea where he is. Judge Feinerman has given them to April 28th to file the papers for making his case and argument. Bitcoin core wallets have been updated to fix the Heartbleed vulnerability. Heartbleed is a 2-year-old security flaw that exposed security vulnerabilities across the net. It is a flaw that directly affects OpenSSL, which has caused security admins and digital exchanges around the world to review their systems. Popular digital currency exchange, Bitstamp, was initially vulnerable by Heartbleed. Bitstamp has proved that it has fixed Heartbleed's issues and has reassured its users. A recent report says that Russia didn't share all details on the Boston bombing suspect. Supposedly, the Russian government declined to provide the FBI with information about one of the Boston Marathon bombing suspects that would have likely led to a more extensive scrutiny of him at the last 2 years before the attack. According to Inspector General's report, it was only after the bombing occurred last April that Russia shared additional intelligence with the FBI. This information included a telephone call between the suspect and his mother in which they discussed Islamic Jihad. A large environmental problem has been highlighted by the MH370 search. Quite frankly, there is just a shitload of trash in the Indian Ocean. The search for the plane has turned up hundreds of large floating objects, from fishing supplies to cargo containers. The most famous area of trash in the world's oceans is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Since 1997, 4 more of these patches have been discovered, floating around large systems of currents known as the Indian Ocean Gyre. The Iranian Supreme Leader has given the green light for his country to resume talks with other world powers to end its long-running nuclear disputes. Iran hopes to end decade-long sanctions that have battered its economy and will only be lifted if a deal is sealed. Iran also wants to regain what it sees as its rightful place as a leading regional power. The US Navy has a solar power plan that is out of this world. Quite literally, the concept entails constructing an orbiting solar array in space that spans 9 football fields. US Naval Research Laboratory's spacecraft engineer, Paul Jaffe, is working on a solar module intended to be launched and constructed by robots that converts solar energy into a radio frequency that is beamed to receivers on Earth. Sticking with US naval technology, it is believed that the Navy has devised a solution to turn seawater into fuel. The development of liquid hydrocarbon fuel is being hailed as a game changer, as it would shorten supply chains. US experts found out how to extract carbon dioxide and hydrogen gas from seawater, and by using a catalytic converter, turn the gas into liquid fuel. A federal court has decided to vacate the conviction of Andre Weave Orenheimer on charges of accessing computer without authorization. The defense, led by law professor Oren Kerr, argued that it was improper and arbitrary that the case was prosecuted in New Jersey, when none of the alleged crimes were committed. An Israeli hacker, calling himself Budhax, has reportedly exposed some of the participants of an anonymous-backed cyber attack that hit a number of Israeli websites this week. Posting on the Israeli Elite Force Facebook page, Budhax linked to a Dropbox account with names, IP addresses, locations and photos, which of many came right off the accused's personal webcams. Peace out.